Since the inception of Zombies, there has always been an element of story within and around the maps. Even within the origins of World at War through the likes of radio comms. But this took a new turn in Black Ops 1 with the introduction of cutscenes, which became a staple of Zombies lore throughout the rest of the various storylines we all love and follow. So in today's video, we are going to go through what I believe to be the best intro cutscenes we have ever been provided throughout the Black Ops series. So let's get started. Now when you think of the greatest intros in Zombies, I don't think there is a better place to start than the first intro we are ever graced with. And that of course is our good old presidential boys on 5. I mean, what is there to say about this intro? We start off with a black screen where we hear none other than JFK bringing us into the scene. From here, we have the so-called peace talks with McNamara sounding paranoid, which brings one of my favourite quotes into play.
Just a storm, Dick. Sit down.
But hey, it's zombies breaking in, yet they seem so calm and composed, like this is a regular occurrence, and before you know it, they're ready to fight the undead. A top tier intro, especially for its time. Speaking of intros ahead of its time, let's not stray too far from 5, only actually moving forward a few maps to Call of the Dead's intro cutscene. Now, in terms of the overall story of the mode, it doesn't really have a massive part to play, apart from the fact there's zombies in it. But to me, this felt like it had so much weight to it back in the day. Seeing these 4 movie stars being thrown together to take on the armies of the undead just felt so cool at the time. And this might be the nostalgia talking, but even now I think it's a great intro into Call of the Dead. Now this is where we start to hit the peaks of cutscenes, because this next map intro is as good as the map itself. And of course, we're talking about Mob of the Dead. Here we get introduced to another brand new set of crew members, this time being our 4 misfit criminals trying to make their great escape. Although things don't seem to be going to plan, with them instead having to fight the undead, and whilst at first they look to be doing well for themselves, they eventually get overrun and die right in front of us, before the map even starts. Now at the time this blew us all away, like what the hell was going on? Are they dead? Are they alive? What the hell is going on here? Overall, an amazing intro into the map. Okay, for this next one, I'll tell you what, this list isn't getting any weaker anytime soon, because the next one, in my opinion, rivals Mob of the Dead for one of the best intros going. And I know you all agree with me, because Origins had everyone on the edge of their seat when it first got introduced to us all the way back in the day. I mean, come on, we were thrown back in time. And not only that, we were introduced to an all new yet familiar crew. Our classic Richthofen, Dempsey, Nikolai and Takio, but this time known as Primus. An alternate timeline, younger version of our well-known team. And boy, if it wasn't for YouTube copyright rules, I would have this cutscene on full volume blasting out for all of you to hear. But even without the music, I know you all know exactly what's going on. Top tier. Okay. Let's move on from Black Ops 2 now, shall we? Let's move forward by literally one map onto none other than Shadows of Evil. Now, I don't need to say too much when your cutscene has one of the most memorable introductions to an intro through just 2 words.
Hey, you.
But still, we get introduced to a whole new set of individuals all caught up in their wrongdoings in what now seems like hell, where they are paying for their sins. Within this cutscene, we get so much information on all 4 new crew members and how they've ended up here to start with. Another great intro. Now there is one more intro I want to mention in this video that I think deserves a spot on this list. And out of all of the Black Ops games, this next one comes from Black Ops 4. And more precisely, I'm talking about the map 9. This map is pretty much where Black Ops 4 peaked in my opinion, and the intro definitely added to this. I mean, how often is it that we get taken into the ancient past via drugs? I'd say not very often. And if this is what does happen when you take drugs, I don't want to get involved. But yeah, the whole gladiator scene and fighting the undead in the arena to survive is an awesome introduction in my opinion. And that is why it's up there for me as a top tier intro. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we conclude today's video. Overall, some top tier picks and plenty of other maps that are also top tier, but didn't quite make the cut for me. But hey, if you'd like to see me rank all the intros in order, then let me know in the comments down below, and maybe it can be a future video for you all. But apart from that, if you have enjoyed today's video, then why not subscribe for more content on a regular basis. I hope you have enjoyed, and I should catch you all in the next one.